Hi, I'm Davis. This is a fan heater that I've had for probably 5 or 6 years, and recently I noticed it became much more noisier and it didn't quite heat as well as it used to be. Like when this thing was new, you just couldn't stand right in front of it. And I thought it was just getting old, and that's why it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. But then I looked at the back of it and saw that it was full of dust and God knows what. So that's what we are going to do today. Take it apart and clean it. So first things first, let's see what we're dealing with before we try to make it better. And so we had the base to see if we did anything. So if I let's choose a point right in the middle of it, and the probe is touching the protective net on the front of it. It says 145 degrees. Okay, so obviously when you move the probe around you'll get different results. So yeah, unplug it from the electricity, be sure to do that, and let's take it apart. Taking this thing apart is pretty straightforward. There is 6-7 bolts that I see. Damit somit unter Fluss geht mit der Pocket so gibt es das kommt einfach so schafft. Der Prozess ich habe diese Waffe Autos Jesus. Ich ja von gut. Aber das ist nur doch. And man takes some freezers. I don't do that my masters. So the bolts are out. Whoa, this tank is going to be a bit harder to undo than I initially thought. So we have a lot of connections here. It seems like the back plate is held in place by just 4 screws, so I'll give it a shot. One, two, three, and 4. So what looked like to be 4 screws turned out to be 6. Let's try again. We really only need passes. Whoa! You see what's going on here? Let me bring you a bit closer. You see this mess? And what's on the fan is nothing compared to what's inside. So there is a nut here that I need to unscrew, and the easier way to do that right now are my Cobras that I just happened to have in my pocket. I am in my workshop though, and I could get a socket or a wrench or anything, but whatever works. The fan is out, and one starts to wonder how any air was going through that. Do you see this? So probably the best way to clean it up would be just using the vacuum cleaner, but as always I am working late. It's currently 10 p.m. right now, so I don't imagine the neighbors will be too happy about that. I guess that this radiator should be able to get out of this somehow. I really don't want to break these plastics. One side's down, and please don't break. And the other side, yes. See this? What a beauty. Hey, I can now see through this. And you know, air is supposed to be able to flow right through here. So this thing is relatively clean, especially compared to what it used to be. As mentioned earlier, the vacuum cleaner would have been a great help right now, but great man once said, done is better than perfect. So this piece is relatively clear too. So good thing is that if I don't exactly remember excuse me, if I don't exactly remember what goes where, I can just pause the recording and watch the footage I already have. But let's try it. Nothing's broke yet. So, yep, the fan. The fan goes here. The cobras are great for any nut that you don't really care if you're gonna scratch it or deform it just a bit. They just work. That's why they often live in my pocket. So this thing was sitting this way over here, and this thing was in front of it. Whew. It did give me a hard time. And let's put the screws on the back cover. Now there are 6 longer ones and one shorter that is on the center. I can try to see what's the difference. See, that's what I took out of it. It might not seem as that much, but it was actually preventing the airflow through it, which is basically the way a fan heater works. Let me clear real quick all the tools out of the way. And let's put it in, test it, and hope we don't trigger the breaker because I did something stupid like pushing a screw through a wire. Well, you know, the airflow is actually a bit colder than it used to be. Remember, it was up to 145, I think, but I think that actually means this thing is working better now, and because of the more airflow it gets, the heat is dispersed through the air, which is, I just hope I didn't break it, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's much better for it now. But it really the result really surprised me that instead of getting higher temperatures, we're actually getting lower. And yeah, 108. Anyway, I think I'm happy with the result. We'll see, because we use it for all kinds of jobs here and there, like putting it in the bathroom for 20 minutes before we bathe the baby, so it's nicer and warmer for it. And we'll see how it works in the next few days, but I believe it will be better. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video of me tinkering with this fan heater. You know, it's a bit odd for me. I keep trying to look myself at the display of the camera, but I should be looking at the lens, so it looks like I'm looking at you guys. But it's more natural to look in the display. I don't know, I'm still pretty new in these things and I'm figuring them on the go. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, comment down below, and see you the next time. Bye!